and founder of the Lena Lab. I know, you're asking yourself, what the heck is the Lena Lab? And I thought the same thing too, which is why I contacted Katie and simply asked, tell me more. And she did. So I met her at her office and she gave me the grand tour of the many tech startups that are currently housed in the Sprint Accelerator. Now, the coolest part of this hidden gem nestled within the Crossroad District is that there is an open community co-working space, I guess is what you'd call it, that's just sitting and waiting there to be utilized by area entrepreneurs needing, a hip spot to kickstart their business planning mojo. That's kind of the best way to explain it. And I believe it's available from 9 to 4 Mondays through Fridays. So, hello, that's perfect opportunity. So I know you're wondering, how does this fit in with the Lena Lab? Well, let me tell you. The best way for me to explain it is that the Sprint Tech Accelerator is like the umbrella, which houses a collective group of tech startups for a given period of time. Now, while the startup is there, they are receiving the best of technical assistance, office space, guidance, and services made readily available. So the Lena Lab is housed here to serve their clients. Their goal is focused on urban education innovation and reform for the Kansas City area students. But as I looked on with a puzzled face, Katie further explained this concept to me as they are like the ultimate liaison to partner the 14 area school districts with local entrepreneurs in their quest to successfully implement new ideas and programs that best serve the Kansas City area students. So basically, they equip entrepreneurs with the best of the best resources so they can successfully introduce their new program in area schools. So here's my challenge to you listeners. Whether you have a child in the Kansas City area school district or not, or maybe you're an entrepreneur who's committed to helping our youth do and be better while in school. Whatever your role is, the question is, do you have an idea or a new program that can help make Kansas City education better? Like I said, whether you're a parent, a support person, advocate, startup, what have you, do you have an idea to help make the Kansas City education system better for our students? That's the question. And that was the whole premise behind me learning more about the program, the Lena Lab. So the question is, how can you, or even if you're interested in making the Kansas City education better? If so, I encourage you to contact the Lena Lab and ask about their incubator fellowship program is what they actually call it. And they're accepting applications right now. And remember, when I was talking about them providing the best of the best resources for local educational tech startups, well, there you go. It's a win-win situation. So if you have a business idea and you're at that stage where you're committed and ready to move forward with it, you may be the perfect candidate for a Lena Lab fellow this summer. So go ahead, contact the Lena Lab to apply for, or for more details about their program, go to their website, thelenalab.org. www.thelenalab.org. And make sure you tell them the STEM broker sent you. Can't go wrong with that, can you? So, as always, I want to take the time to thank the listeners for tuning in to the second episode of the STEM Broker podcast. Now, make sure you follow us and like us on our podcast page and on Twitter and Facebook as The STEM Broker. Tune in next Monday at 9 p.m. where we'll talk about my new STEM classes specifically designed for the parents of girls or the parents of kids in STEM, local educators, how to kind of tech up your room and your classroom, introduce technology to your classroom for your students, and even for business and youth leaders who want to be more involved in STEM activities. Now, these classes will be offered from May 11th through the 15th at the Training Umbrella located in Overland Park, Kansas. For more information, you know where to go. Visit our website at thestembroker.com to register for STEM summer classes for adults in May. And remember, for the girls, the boot camp in July. And you can also email me at april@thestembroker.com about training too. I offer training on site, and then I'm gearing up to make another announcement about some other sites in the area that I will be presenting STEM training for girls, for kids in general, and for adults who are just interested in helping keep STEM alive in our community. You can also email me at april@thestembroker.com about sponsoring a podcast, or you know what? Even to help sponsor a girl so she can attend the STEM bootcamp in July. Well, this has been your host, April Boyd-Noronha. Tune in every Monday at 9 p.m. for another The STEM Broker podcast, where we talk about all things on girls in STEM.